Hey guys, welcome. It's Ace and Rich.
Hi guys.
So welcome to Ask Ace and Rich. Today we have a question, and this question was pretty. Actually, we get this question quite common. Actually,
Yes.
it's like, what's holding you back? You know what I mean? Like, this person came to me and said, Rich, why do I feel like something's holding me back? And we're going to talk about that. But before we get into that, I want to find out who's on, and also give me your name and where you're calling from.
Yep. Where are you watching this from? We're doing a live stream right now. We're both on Facebook and YouTube. So
Yeah, I don't know where you're coming from. Not calling from, coming from.
yes. Where are you watching us from? City, state,
You can
province,
tell I've done
country.
all the audio stuff. And
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
cool.
Yep. And guys, this stream is basically what we do every Tuesday. We take one question from one of our subscribers on our list, and or any of our followers, and they ask us specific questions about growing a business online. And
This is more mindset today.
this was more of a mindset question,
Yeah,
so we
it's a
thought
good
this would
one.
be a really good choice to select and actually go over today, because we know a lot of you actually deal with this kind of thing, right? So today's Ask Ace and Rich question was, what is really holding you back?
Yeah, like what's holding me back?
Yeah,
you
what's
know?
holding me back? What's holding
And,
you back?
So I'm gonna basically go over a few things that I've realized through my journey. How to achieve success, and why we're having success and everything. And it's all about definitely. I'll start out by saying what Tony Robbins said. Burn the bridge if you want to take the island, right? And we did that, and we went full force,
We sure did.
and we took full action.
It was very uncomfortable.
So
And something like that would hold you back, because you would not want to do something like that, or maybe even think of, what would happen if you did. But being in our position where we are right now, we're the top earners of our company, and
we never stop. I mean, we
at
just
this point, we
yeah.
just never stop. We keep going. We're very consistent. We're very disciplined.
yeah.
very
Hey,
disciplined.
Mona, how you doing?
Mona, hey, good to see you.
Blast from the past.
I know. Wow,
my God.
Scott. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at, we recognize people. Look, Lupe.
Lupe, what's happening?
Look at this, Robin. Hey, there we can see him now.
Cool.
Good to see you guys. Thank you for coming. So
So this is a very good question, guys, and I'm really starting to understand why things happen the way they happen.
yes.
You know what I mean? And I would tell you, I'm gonna start off with this. Now I'm gonna get more into the meat of the content. Okay.
Yeah.
Making a decision is what really, really matters, right? If you're not making a decision to do something, then what's gonna happen is you're not gonna really take it that seriously. And what I mean by taking it seriously, understand that you're going to have to literally dig your hands and your heels, whatever, elbow grease.
You just got to get down and just
Yeah,
get
you gotta
dirty,
get down and dirty,
get some work.
and you gotta get to work.
You gotta get to work. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Gotta get to work. I mean, that's. There's no way around it, guys. There's just no way around it. You got to get to work, and it's going to literally, just keep you really focused and charged, right? For us, and the best way to answer this question is through our journey and through our experience of what we've been through and what we've gone. We've had some ups and downs, and we've been taking this business very seriously.
We take our business very seriously. We treat it like a business. And, there's one thing you have to understand, is that we're very responsible with our decisions. We make very responsible decisions, and, not every decision is going to have a positive outcome.
Yeah.
There are things that are not so perfect, and we understand that, and we take that, with full responsibility and with respect, because, in business, not everything is perfect. Not everything is perfect.
No.
Even your decisions are not perfect, because you think you're doing something right, and then something bad happens, and then you blame yourself, and you say, well, why did I decide to do that? And then, you can't beat yourself up so hard, because with business, risk is always on the table.
Exactly. And when you make a decision, guys, it's not just a choice, right? It's not just a decision. It's a decision that you actually have to have a commitment.
Yes.
Right? So come hell or high water, that commitment it means everything. And with that kind of decision and that commitment, you're going to literally do things that you've never done before. You're going to figure things out on your own that you never figured out before, right? And I think for us, that's what's been happening with us. And we've been actually doing new things behind the scenes that a lot of people really don't know, the Super Affiliate Network, because we're the kind of people that we're not going to wait for things to happen. We're going to go make them happen ourselves.
That's right. We take, how do I say? We're self-driven. So
we're very self-driven.
Being self-driven, we create our own methods, our own processes, our own systems, our own strategies. We do our own.
Hi, Zach.
So we take full control of what it is that we can control. If you can control it, then you can actually do something about it. If you can't control it, then
Agreed.
you don't need to.
Yeah.
But we control everything in our business at this point now because, like Rich said, we're not going to rely on people, rely on systems, rely on others. And that's the way I highly recommend you treat your business the same.
Yep.
Don't rely on others to be successful.
Yeah.
You must learn to be self-driven. You must not let anything hold you back.
Yeah.
It's basically like when Rich was in Maui, Hawaii, and I'll take you back to when we were at that point, and he was on Black Rock. And if you guys can Google Black Rock, you'll find in Maui, Hawaii, there's it's called Black Rock, and it's basically about a 32-foot platform of rock, right? It's lava rock, right? Lava rock, right? Volcanic lava rock, and it's near a gorgeous ocean.
And when you're looking down, it's so beautiful. It's like,
so beautiful.
So blue.
And so him and Misha, and who else went with you? Dan? Dan Muscat.
Yeah, Dan was filming.
Emil
jumped off.
Legaspi, yeah.
Who else?
Bobby. Stacy's son,
Bobby
right?
jumped off.
Bobby. Yep.
And Jean-Pierre.
And Jean-Pierre.
Yeah.
So here's these guys, right? They were climbing up, the cliff. And, some of them are getting tired. It is a hot day in Maui, Hawaii. And they're climbing up the cliff. And they have to make it work to get up there. I mean, there's no staircase. There's nothing. They have to, climb up there, like monkeys. And climb up the cliff so they can actually get ready to take a dive off this freaking cliff.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. You have to understand. I'm pretty sure, were you afraid?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Not as much as I thought.
What about the other guys? Did you look at the other guys?
I've done this kind of stuff before.
But did you look at the other guys? Were they kind of holding back? That they didn't want to jump, or they were contemplating that they shouldn't?
Somebody was.
Some people were.
A few people I saw, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you see, and that's a typical thing that the brain will do to you, is it'll actually tell you, no, don't jump. Something bad might happen.
Hey, tell me what's up, buddy.
And you know what happened was, as Rich was getting ready to dive off this cliff, I'm pretty sure what was going through your mind.
Well, the heart started pounding a little bit.
Heart started pounding, right? The brain is starting to tell you that you're in danger, right?
Yeah, what are you doing?
The brain is telling him that he's in danger, so...
You're about to jump in the Pacific Ocean. What are you doing?
Exactly, right? Some of you need to relate to this analogy and what I'm about to say. When you jump off a cliff, you got to grow wings on the way down, okay? And that's the thing. You become braver when you finally take that leap. When jump off that cliff of fear. That's what really is holding you back, is the fear of what if.
Yeah, I mean...
And you did it. You dived, right?
I didn't dive.
Well, you jumped.
I want to make sure there's some turtles, man. I don't want to hit any turtles on the way down. There's turtles everywhere.
Yeah.
But understand, guys, that... I talk about
But it's a good analogy, right?
I talk about being committed.
Mm-hmm.
I talk about, making a decision. And, and that doesn't come lightly. And it's once you make that decision, you're committed. And I mean truly committed.
Yes.
Okay? You have to really, understand that it's not going to be, red roses all the time. It's not going to be
it really isn't.
fun, right? You're going to have days that you're going to be tested.
You will.
And still to this day, we get tested. I mean,
all the time.
I don't have a job anymore. I'm free, 100% free, successful. But
here, freedom.
There's always that scariness behind my back.
Absolutely.
And I learned to accept it. I learned to, because I decided to burn the bridge, right? I took the boat, and I burned the boat. I burned the boat.
You burned the boat to take the island.
Yeah, to take the island.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Yes.
And honestly, I don't mind feeling that little bit of in the back of my mind going, you're free now. You have to keep producing. You have to make sure that you're your own boss. You have to take responsibility for your business. And that, I mean, I'm paying like crazy taxes I never paid before because I always had a job, right? You know, a job, your taxes are taken out for
Keeping
you.
it real.
But I mean, I paid a lot of money in taxes that I never paid before.
Yeah.
That's getting uncomfortable. That's growing to another level, right? I always say, like, show me your tax returns. Don't tell me what you're making. Show me your tax returns. Show me that, you know, you're taking your business more responsibly.
Absolutely.
And I'm telling you guys, when you learn to make that commitment and you learn to make that decision and you take it real seriously and you have that discipline, do not procrastinate, you're going to be able to have success in your business.
Yes.
You're going to make it happen. You know, we have different ways the way we run our business. Is that the only way to run the business? Just because it shows that this is the only way to run a business, it doesn't mean that that's the only way.
Right.
You know,
You gotta find what works for you.
You have to find out what works for you.
And in order to do that, let me add into that, is you have to create success daily rituals that you can stick to and really, really stick to consistently. So that way you can start seeing results in your life and in your business. Because there's no such thing as having life balance, work balance.
Exactly.
That's total BS.
So, I mean, example, a few success rituals that we do is our emails go out pretty much every day.
Every day.
We don't miss a day, okay? The other thing is, we talk to a certain amount of people every day on a daily basis.
Every day.
I'm always building capture pages, right? I'm running ads. And it's certain things that you have to really adopt in your success ritual. And that comes with taking responsibility. It really does. I keep going back to that word because people hear that word, it's an ugly word, but it's the truth.
Right.
You know, it's something, sometimes people don't want to hear certain things, but they need to hear it. You know? That's something I didn't want to hear in the beginning. When I started an online business, I didn't want, to be successful. I didn't want to hear that. I basically was like, responsibility, that's an ugly word. But that is what set me free, is taking full responsibility for my business and not blaming anyone or anything. If I'm going to make it happen, I'm not going to rely on a system to make it happen. I'm going to rely on myself to make it happen.
Exactly.
By investing more in myself and learning and getting better and better each day.
Because in all honesty, guys, there is no shortcut. I don't care how many pages you create, how many offers you have, whatever system is out there, whatever thing is telling you that this shiny ball, it's no shortcut. There is no shortcut.
No.
You have to really, really take this seriously, or else you're going to fail.
Most people
you won't stick with it. If you can't stick with it your first 30 days? Is that the cutoff? If you can't stick with this consistently with your daily rituals every single day, consistently doing everything every single day that you have to do to keep your business afloat in 30 days, that will tell you right if you're cut out or not.
Yeah, because honestly, I'm going to tell you something, guys. What we do, the average person doesn't do.
They will not.
Very few people do what we do. And there are people out there that do what we do. That's why they have success.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, we grind. Every day, we get up and we grind.
We rise and grind.
Yeah, we rise and grind.
Rise and grind every day.
It's great to have freedom and everything, but I'd rather grind to maintain my freedom.
Even though you're free and you have freedom, you still have to rise and grind because now there's nothing else to do but this.
Yeah.
So this is your business. This is your life. You have to work it like your life depends on it.
Yeah.
At this point, when you get in the game, you got to work this business, man, like your life depends on it.
And we had that mentality when we had jobs, like in the beginning.
We did,
right?
yes.
Even when we were working, we had that mentality.
We were like all in already mentally when we got started with the Super Affiliate Network. We knew what we wanted. We knew what we were going to accomplish, and we had our goal, our vision. We had everything set, and all we had to do was just put in the work and just stick it through.
Think about this, guys. Another trait of being successful is, going after goals, right? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that like to chase their goals and, go out there and try to achieve these goals. But you have to really learn to be an achiever, okay? You want to achieve a goal, achieve a goal.
Yes.
Okay? Go after it consistently and never stop. Never lose the eye of the prize, right? I always see something before it happens. And I stay on that track until I see that result physically from a thought, from what I'm thinking in my head and what I see. Okay? I knew I was going to be free. It was only a matter of time. I already saw it before it even happened.
Yes.
Right? So here I am. I'm free, right? Successful. I don't rely on a job anymore. I rely on my own successful business. And, and it's just going to keep getting better and better. And, when you actually achieve certain goals, you want to learn to, you learn how to achieve even bigger goals, right? So don't go chasing these goals. Everybody could write down like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and they'll start writing stuff down. But when you have a plan in place and you take action, that's when you will achieve the goal, right? Because along that journey, as you're going along that journey, you're going to fail, you're going to fall, you're going to, like, what the hell I get myself into, right? No matter what it is.
Your mind will play tricks on you
Yeah.
and try to tell you that.
You could be an athlete, you could be, in a business,
Yes.
you could be a singer that wants to be a better singer. You're going to face obstacles. So you got to prepare yourself mentally before you go into battle.
Yes.
And we were prepared mentally because we knew what was going to happen. We knew there was going to be ups and downs. And we knew we were going to have to get uncomfortable and do things that a lot of people are not willing to do. And that's the key. So.
Absolutely. So, other than that, that was pretty much it. I think that hopefully answers that person's question, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I just feel like, everybody's like always wondering like how we're doing it, right? It's because we just never stop. We are always on the grind,
We
guys.
are relentless.
Yeah, that's a good word.
We are
Yeah,
very
I
relentless.
think that's what it is.
And if you really want to succeed and you want to be like Ace and Rich, be relentless.
Yeah, be relentless in what you're
relentless.
doing. Rise and grind.
Rise and grind.
Rise and
The
grind.
moment you open your eyes in the morning and you wake up and you welcome the day, you wake up with positivity and you say, I'm going to conquer. I'm
Yeah.
going to conquer my day. I'm going to tackle my tasks. I'm going to get what I need to get done. Nothing's going to stop me.
And nothing will ever be perfect. Even this video you're watching right now, we're not perfect, right? This isn't like scripted.
No.
This isn't perfect.
Uh-uh.
This is just us being who we are
Yes.
and being real,
Yes.
right? And, you see people out there, they try to get too polished. I don't care about being polished.
We don't really
I
care
care
about
about
that.
giving you the right message.
That's
what matters to us.
And see, that's what we
Yeah.
think the same. That's what matters, You'll see a lot of people doing things that are like so advanced,
Fancy
great,
schmancy.
great studio
Yeah.
equipment, great videos. Not knocking them. We're not knocking them. What we're saying is, don't wait till you get to that point
Yeah.
to take
Yeah,
action.
don't let that, keep
Okay.
you stuck and,
Yeah.
hold you back.
You don't want to wait to get to that point because we have done, if you look at any of our past videos, especially YouTubers, we love you guys. Our YouTube subscribers know us. They've seen us from when we first started back
Yeah.
in video marketing. We were not perfect.
No.
We had no video equipment. We didn't have the best, environment to work in. We didn't have a studio. We worked in our bedroom. We made 6 figures, guys, in our bedroom.
Yeah, that's
I want
crazy.
you to get that, okay?
Crazy.
So if Ace and Rich can make 6 figures, multiple 6 figures
Well,
now
now
on
and
a
beyond.
point,
Yeah.
in the bedroom. See? That means that let that inspire you that you
Yeah.
can do this too. You can do this too. If you hone in on your skills, you learn this stuff, you take this information and you run with it. You conquer your day. You watch how you will dominate. Dominate. I don't want you to follow. I want you to lead. So
Yeah.
lead with relentless. Be relentless and be a leader. And I'm
Absolutely.
telling you, nothing will hold you back.
Yep. Just take an activity and, success is all about showing up. Just show up every day. Make it happen. Be your best that you can be.
Absolutely.
But as long as you show up, you're on your journey. Once you stop showing up, you fail.
That's right. And never compare your results to another successful person, because their circumstance and your circumstances are different.
Yep.
And don't let that ever hold you back.
That's irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, these are reasons why, things hold you back,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is why things won't happen, right? So I'm going to leave you with this. One thing that I like to leave, that I really thought about this, is that your mind is very, very powerful, right? But your mind could also be a detriment to your success, right? Because your mind will give you boundaries. Your brain will tell you, you can't do this. What are you thinking? And I said, no. If that person over there is doing the same thing that I'm doing, and that person has results and I don't, it's my own fault, nobody else's. So how could you change that? By making this mind limitless. Do not put a limit on your mind.
Yes.
Do not put a limit on your mind. Okay? Because you are limitless. You could just do more than you ever imagined. Okay? So I'm going to leave it with that, guys. With that being said, my name is Rich Guzman.
I'm Anastasia Hall, better known as Coach Ace.
Take care, guys. We'll see you on a new video very soon. As a matter of fact, tomorrow,
what is happening tomorrow?
traffic training.
All right.
All right,
So make
guys.
sure you guys come in tomorrow. Don't forget. And it's going to be at what time is traffic training?
Traffic training is going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, so 9 p.m.,
Yep.
guys. Remember, 9 p.m., we're going to be reconvene here on the same fan page, and we're going to go over traffic training, okay? So make sure you tune in for that 9 p.m. Eastern. So block out your calendars, because you definitely don't want to miss that training.
Absolutely. Take care, guys.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.